What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Prop Wiz. I'm your host, The Wiz. Today, I just wanted to tell a little story. Actually, I'm kind of just expanding on the story that I told you guys during my Out of the Theater Ghostbusters review. Basically, how I showed up a little early to get my hands on the Ecto-1 popcorn holder, and they end up being completely sold out. The guy behind the desk showed me no sympathy, kind of rubbed it in a little bit. Pride is a crazy thing. Because of course, I go home and try to get my hands on one. Luckily, before I paid the crazy prices on eBay, I heard through the grapevine that AMC would be releasing them on their website at a later date. That later day came. I went on the AMC merchandise website to buy me not one, but two Ecto-1s because my pride was so hurt. It was like, I gotta have two of these things. Get on the website that day, right? It's just a toy. It's just a popcorn holder. No big deal. Go on AMC and the AMC site crashed, which is the exact same thing I experienced when I'm trying to buy retro Jordans. So I stay on this site. Because of the Jordans, I feel like I'm prepared for this fight. I'm just gonna stick with it. So it takes me about an hour of trying to purchase this thing. In fact, during that hour, 3 times I tried to purchase it. Get all the way down to the end. I push the buy now button, confirm the order, and then it goes to this page that reads an error. So it's like my order didn't go through. This happened 3 times. So after that hour, in fact, I ended up leaving and come back trying again. So it was probably close to 2 to 3 hours of dealing with this, end up being sold out. So okay, I missed my opportunity. Try to go about my life. So fast forward about 2 or 3 days, I get an email from AMC confirming these orders, each of the orders that I thought didn't go through. So needless to say, I spent more money than I wanted to that day, and I definitely got my fair share of Ecto-1 popcorn holders. No, not just these 4 plus 1, the one we'll be reviewing today. I'll probably keep 2 to myself, probably give 1 to a friend as a gift. Now with the IP and the legalities behind it, I don't know if I'm gonna sell these, so I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna sell them. In fact, let me just say on record, I'm not gonna sell them. But the important thing is, I did get 1 and my pride is back to normal. Then anyway, let's take a look at this thing. I already took it out of the box. The packaging was real simple. The box itself, I guess, is trying to look kind of like a ghost trap. I don't know if it accomplished that completely, but I think the packaging is pretty cool, especially for what it is. Right out of the box, I can tell you, it's a real simple, very light, very plastic kind of toy. This thing was about $30. I don't know if this is $30 worth of plastic, but you gotta consider how rare this thing is. Obviously, they didn't make tons of these things. And just as a collector's item or just something to have, just to pull out, to have fun, I do have to say, the price isn't always about the material. It's also about the nostalgia and just the feeling of having something that nobody else has, right? Like with this thing selling out, even amongst the Ghostbusters community, not all your friends is gonna have this thing. That alone makes it worth the price for me. Here, let's open this bad boy up, see what it looks like inside. The part that holds the popcorn is pretty decent. Get a nice amount of popcorn, at least for 1 person in there. I will say there's a lot of crevices, a lot of openings in here where I feel like popcorn and stuff can get stuck in there. So I guess the added complaint is they should have made this more like a bowl with just smooth edges, you know, so your popcorn can sit in there, real easy to clean. This right here almost makes me not want to put popcorn in it. It's just, I just know stuff is gonna get stuck in there. It's gonna be hard to clean. Yeah, this thing doesn't open. There's no way to clean it, so you gotta clean it from out of here. I don't know. I guess that's the reason why I got 2 of them. So maybe I'll use 1 for popcorn and 1 for display. It doesn't completely suck. Like I said, popcorn will fit in there. It just looking at it doesn't look like it was designed for popcorn to be in there. It doesn't to me. But anyway, let's close this thing. It did have a little strip that you pull out here for the battery, I guess to keep the battery safe. What does the battery do, you say? Supposedly this bad boy lights up. See what it looks like. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's cool. That feature alone kind of adds to the price point for me. Not just the popcorn holder, but something that lights up. Yeah, man, this is I'm not gonna lie, it's a fun little piece. Or maybe I'm just saying that because I worked so hard to get my hands on one. Nah, I'm not gonna BS with you. This thing is cool. It actually looked good on display. If you like me, who like to modify toys, the possibilities with this is also open. But to be honest with you, just looking at it, it's got the dirt, it's got the rust, the weathering. It actually looks pretty decent for what it is. I don't think I can do too much better than this. Maybe some of the parts up here can be painted to look more metallic, look more real. But besides that, I think they did a great job. Real good job with the painting. All the reds are kind of muted, so it looks like it's been old, it's been sitting out in the sun. Or sitting in the barn for I don't know how many years. The box has a picture of the popcorn just bursting out of the top open. It gives you the idea that you can fit a lot of popcorn in there. I don't know. I guess it just depends on who you are. If you plan on using this as the kind of family thing that you toss around, I don't see that happening. But as your own personal popcorn holder, this thing is perfect, holds the perfect amount of popcorn. Also, I will note, I really don't think the box really does this thing justice. Like, it looks more fake and plasticky on the box than it does in real life. In real life, man, I think they did a real good job. It is plastic, no doubt, 100%, real light plastic. But just as a piece sitting there, it looks great. And let's face it, it's a popcorn holder, so you don't want something heavy sitting on your lap, right? That's not a good idea. That's just not cool. Anyways, y'all, that's my little short review on this little bad boy. Overall, I think it's dope. If you can get your hands on one, definitely do it. But just beware. I wouldn't go on eBay paying no $100, $150, $200. In fact, I think I seen one for $300. Unless you're a huge Ghostbuster fan and just like anything that comes out with the Ghostbuster logo, I wouldn't spend no $300 or even $200. In fact, I probably would put a little bit of thought into spending $100 on this. If you're one of those collectors that like to buy and resell, maybe. But otherwise, man, I'll keep your eyes open. AMC might drop some more in the future. I'm guessing this is probably one of their most successful popcorn holders that they didn't put out there. I myself was able to get my hands on an R2 one a couple of years ago, and I was able to walk right into the movie theater and grab that one. So I'm not sure if that one sold out or how fast it sold out or what the aftermarket thing was. But this right here just seemed like it was just lightning quick. And then I guess you got to factor in the pandemic, which is probably why supplies are so low, which is also maybe why AMC might be releasing some at a later date. They probably ordered a lot more of these that might be coming in. So just keep your eyes open. Of course, all of this is easy for me to say since I have 5 of them sitting here. So do what you got to do. In the meantime, let me know what you guys think about this thing. Do you have one? What do you think about it? What are you doing with yours? Are you keeping it as a display or using it as a popcorn holder? Also, me and the Geek Son do have a full spoiler review coming on the Ghostbuster Afterlife movie here soon. Definitely stay tuned for that. And if you haven't already, please like, please subscribe, and I'll check you guys out next time, all right? Peace.
I'ma hustle till my muscles are combustible or atrophy. The struggles never settle and my life is like a masterpiece. It has to be. Collect damage and casualties. I make a sandwich, I'm famous, you just a fan of me. So spin around and walk away, you help me cool off. My crew lost, I find a way. You know what I'm trying to say. We never lose, I'm Scrooge, I'm cold-blooded. I'm swimming in the money, got the duckers, hate I duck it. And all you suckers love it, public places or in private.